Here's the sneaky little hero inside almost every gadget you own: the printed circuit board, or PCB. In 2 minutes, I'll show you how a flat green sandwich turns into an electronic superhighway. Step 1. Design. I sketch the circuit on a computer: traces, pads, hole sizes, like a city map for electrons. When it looks right, I print blueprints onto transparent film. Think of it as a stencil for copper. Step 2. The blank canvas. Start with a fiberglass epoxy sheet called FR4, already clad with thin copper on both sides. I roll on a light-sensitive photoresist, basically sunscreen for copper. Step 3. Image and develop. I align the film and blast it with UV light. The exposed resist hardens, the rest washes away, revealing bare copper where I don't want roads. Step 4. Etch. The panel takes a bath in etchant that dissolves the unwanted copper. What survives are the skinny copper highways I designed. Then I strip the resist, so the good copper is clean and shiny. Step 5. Drill. A CNC machine or laser makes the holes for component legs and vias, the tiny elevators that connect layers. Step 6. Plate the holes. First, a whisper-thin electroless copper coats everything, including the hole walls. Then electroplating thickens it so signals can zip between layers reliably. Step 7. Solder mask. That classic green paint? It's a protective polymer. I image it too, leaving openings only where I want solder. Step 8. Legend. The white text and symbols get printed so I know what goes where. Step 9. Surface finish. I add a solder-friendly top coat, Hazel for rugged, Enig for fancy and flat, so components solder cleanly. Step 10. Root and test. A router cuts boards out of the panel. Flying probe testers poke around to make sure every path is connected and no copper highways crash into each other. Payoff time. Take that bare board, place parts, add solder, and suddenly your idea becomes a living circuit. Next time you crack open a gadget, you'll see not a mystery slab, just a tiny city you now understand.